Alright guys, in this video I will show you how to create a Spring Core project with the help of NetBeans IDE and Maven. Here I am using the NetBeans version 12 and JDK version 14. You can download those softwares by visiting these links. This link is to download the JDK version and this link is to download the NetBeans software. If you visit these sites, then you will get an interface like this. From here you need to download the JDK, and from this particular site you need to download the NetBeans version. After downloading you need to install it. Now once you install it, then you will get a NetBeans IDE version like this. Okay. Now to create the Spring project you need to click on File, then New Project, then select Java with Maven, then Java Application, then click on Next. After that, here you need to specify the project name. Let it be Spring Example. Okay. After that, here you need to specify the group ID. In my case I have specified com.codepulse. Then click on Finish. Okay. Now the project structure is created for you. Now expand this project files. Here you will get pom.xml. Here you need to specify the Spring dependencies. Okay. The Spring dependencies you can find by visiting this URL, and once you visit this URL, then you will get a site like this. Okay. Now I have already written the dependencies for the Spring framework. What I will do, I will simply copy this and I will paste it inside the pom.xml. Okay. After that you need to save this. Once you save this, then all the required Spring jars will be added to the dependencies folder, right? Now what I will do, I will create a class inside this package. The class name I will give as employee. In this employee class, what I will do, I will create a function named as greet employee. Okay. And here I will simply print a message, welcome Max. Okay. Now I will create one more class, that is test. Inside this I will create a main function. To create the main function, simply write psvm, give a tab, and here what I want is that here I want to create the object of the employee class, and by using that object I want to call the greet employee method. Okay. Now here the object of the employee class will be created by the Spring framework, and to do that we need to create a Spring configuration file. And to create the Spring configuration file, simply right click here, click on new, then go to other. From here again move to other. Then from here you need to choose Spring config. Next, specify a Spring configuration file name. Let it be Spring config. After that, click on next. Make sure that this Spring config is created inside src main folder. Okay. Inside src main, give the folder name as resources. Make sure the path is this whenever you are creating the Spring configuration file. Then click on next. Now from here you will see a list of the namespaces for Spring framework. Don't select anyone. Then click on finish. Okay. Now this Spring configuration file is created for you. Now here in the XSI schema location, if you see here the Spring Beans version is 3.2.3, you simply remove this and then save. What it will do, it will automatically load the current version of Spring Beans which you have specified in the dependencies. This means it will load the version 5.2.8. Okay. Now what the Spring framework does, the Spring framework reads this Spring configuration file. Okay. Now here what I will do, in the test.java class, here I will use application context interface. Let me write the code first, then I will make you understand. New class path application. Then here we need to specify the Spring configuration file name, that is Spring config, springconfig.xml. Okay. After that, here I will write employee emp equals to application context dot get bean let me give the name as employee bin, and after that by using this emp dot greet employee. Okay, and here I need to do a typecast as well, employee. Okay, now what this first statement is doing, this first statement will load the or will read the Spring configuration file, and all the informations will be stored inside this application context interface. And then by using the different methods of the application context interface, we can access the Spring framework properties like dependency injection, aspect oriented programming, and many more. Okay, now the first statement is reading this Spring configuration file, and all the informations are stored in the application context interface. Okay, after that by using the getBean method of the application interface, I am searching for a bean named as employee bin in the Spring configuration file. Means whenever you are writing this statement, what the Spring framework will do, the Spring framework will search for a bean named as employee bin in the Spring configuration file, and after that it will create the corresponding object. Okay, so you need to put a entry for this bean in the Spring configuration file. How to do that? To do that, here I will write bean, and in the bean it has a ID. In the ID I need to specify the name which I have written here. Simply copy this, paste it here, and after that here I will write class. In the class you will write com dot codepulse dot spring example dot employee, because I want to create the object of this particular class. Okay, so now what this statement will do, this statement will do that Spring framework will search for this employee bin in the Spring configuration file, and after that it will create the object of the class which you have specified in the class attribute. This means the Spring framework will create the object of the employee class. Okay, and after creating the object, that object will be assigned to this emp variable of the employee class. Okay, and after that by using the emp variable I can call the method greetEmployee which has been defined in the employee class. Okay, after that let me save this. Now I need to run this test class because this contains the main function. Simply right click here, run file, just wait for a while, or you can do one more thing, right click on test.java and after that click on run file. Okay, now go to output, and you can see the output has been printed as welcome Max. Okay, this is how we can create our Spring project with the help of NetBeans IDE and Maven. Okay, I will discuss more about this application context, class path, XML application context as I will proceed in my videos. Okay, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.